Good morning, Year 6, and welcome to Wednesday's maths lesson. I hope you're all okay and enjoying your online learning. I'm going to start today with those people who normally work on book 1. You're going to look in your new pack today, and you're going to be working on book 2. And you need to turn to page 28, and you're continuing your look at shape. Okay, and what you're going to do, question 1, you've got to shade triangles one colour and squares a different colour. So remember, triangles have 3 sides, squares have 4. The next question, you've got to match the name of the shape to the picture of the shape. Now, some of those you will know, some of them you might not. So you might need to Google those and have a little look at some shapes online to just remind yourself of some of the other shape names that we've come across. Okay, I'm thinking particularly octagon and pentagon. Bit of a clue with octagon. Think about an octopus and how many legs it's got. That might give you a clue as to how many sides an octagon has got. Then you've got to draw a shape that has got 6 straight sides. And you're asked to name it. So again, if you can't remember, have a little Google and you will find out what a 6-sided shape is called. And then finally, you've got some shapes at the bottom that you have got to count how many straight sides they've got, and then you record how many sides they've got at underneath the shape. Okay, good luck with that piece of work today. I'm sure you're going to do really well. Okay, everybody else, you are using book 5 today, and you are looking at page 26. And we're carrying on with our problem solving with converting measurement. Okay, you had a little bit of a tricky exercise yesterday. So hopefully, if you got a little bit stuck with that, today's and tomorrow's work will help you, and you can always nip back and have a little look at that again. Okay, so let's have a look at what you've got to do. So question number 1, you've got to convert some kilometres to metres. Okay, so we know that there are 1,000 metres, yep, in 1 kilometre. Okay, so 1,000 metres equals 1 kilometre. So if I am converting kilometres to metres, I have got to times my answer by 1,000. I've got to multiply my answer by 1,000 if I'm going to convert meters, kilometers to meters. All right. So if I've got this number, I've got 3.7 kilometers. Okay. If I want to work out how many meters it is, I'm going to multiply that by 1,000. So that means that my digits, there's my decimal point here, and my digits will move 3 places to the left. Okay, the number's getting bigger. So let's have a little look at what we're going to do. So if I move my digits 3 places to the left, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 there. Okay, there's my 7. It's going to go here. And then I'm going to put 2 zeros, placeholders, so that I know my decimal point would stay in the same place, which is there. And I don't need to put it in. All I need to put in here is now meters. Okay? Yeah? So if I'm converting kilometers to meters, I multiply by 1,000. If I was having to do it the other way, meters to kilometers, I would divide. Okay, and my digits would go to the right 3 places. But question 1, we're multiplying, we're converting kilometers to meters, so we must multiply by 1,000. All right. So let's have a little look at the next question then. And again, we're using 1,000 because we've got to use milliliters and litres. We're going to be doing it both ways on this one. So we know there's 1,000 milliliters equals 1 litre. Okay. So A, B, and C, we are converting milliliters to litres. So this time we're going to be dividing because 1,000 of these makes one of those. So we need to divide by 1,000. So I've got 180 milliliters. Okay, and I want to know how many litres. So if I go, I'm going to go 3 places that way. So if I put a decimal point there where the millilitres are, I'm going to move my numbers, okay, the digits of my number, 3 places that way. Okay, so here I go. There, 1, 2, 3. There's my first 0. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I've got that there. And my final one, 1, 2, 3. I've got 0.180 litres. Okay, so I'm dividing by 1,000. All right. So just think, if you get your whiteboard or use your paper, put a decimal point, and that'll help you to move those digits 3 places to the left, to the right, sorry. Okay, mixing my left and my right up. So it's getting smaller, so it needs to go to the right. Okay, so let's have a little look then at the next questions, because the other ones you're doing it the other way. So you're converting litres to millilitres. This time we're going to move our digits to the left because we're going to multiply by 1,000. So if I've got 0.67 litres, and I want to work out how many millilitres that is, I'm going to multiply by 1,000. So our digits are going to go 3 places to the left. Okay, so I won't need my 0. I'll move it, but then I'll remember that I don't need to have that at the beginning of my number. Okay, when I've moved all the digits. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. There's my 0. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 6 goes there. Okay, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 there, and then I need to put in a placeholder. Okay, my 0 placeholder there. Okay, I can get rid of that one because I don't need it now, and I've got 670 millilitres. I can change the decimal point now and make it millilitres. Okay, so remember, if you're converting millilitres to litres, you multiply by 1,000. If you are, you divide by 1,000, sorry. If you're converting litres to millilitres, you multiply by 1,000. So hopefully those things will have helped you there. Okay, now I don't want you to have a go at question 3. Don't worry about that. We can come back to that question, okay, because that's looking at imperial. So don't worry about question 3 on there. Okay, I'm going to get you to do another little question. But then you've got a problem at the bottom, which asks you, it says that you've got a spoon and it has a capacity of 5 millilitres when it's full. So how many spoonfuls of liquid will each of those bottles hold? So what you need to do with that one is each of those capacities you need to divide by 5 so that you can work out how many spoonfuls. So say it's, let's say 250 millilitres in the bottle. You've got 5, each time you take a spoonful, it's 5 millilitres out. So if I do a little division sum here, bus stop method, okay, 5s into 2 don't go. Okay, 5s into 25, go 5, and 5s into that 0. It is 50 spoonfuls. Okay, so you've got some little problems there. All right, so you're going to do question 1, question 2, and question 4 on that page. Don't have a go at page 26. What you can do is if you've had a few problems with yesterday's work, the charts, you can go back and have another little look at those and see if you were right now. Okay, have a good day. Look forward to seeing your work. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.